Howdy, it's Jace. A common question I'm asked by people who are contemplating taking steps in the direction of self-discovery and self-love is how long will it take? We always want to know, if I'm going to invest in this, I want to know when I'll get my return on investment, what that's going to be, give me the facts and figures. That's not how this works. It's not how most things work. The real answer is that it depends. It depends on three main things. One, how intentionally and enthusiastically you take on the journey. It really is an adventure, and it's a choose your own adventure, move at your own pace kind of situation. So if you want to just dip your toe in every now and again, of course, it's going to take a lot longer than if you really dedicate yourself to that path and dive in all the way. So that's up to you on what feels right for you. And there's a harmony to it. There's a rhythm to it where sometimes you're all in, and other times maybe you are in a really tender spot and you need to hang back and slow down. It goes back and forth. You don't have to be all in or all out, but just it depends on your investment of time and energy for when and what you'll get out of that investment. You can certainly see the results directly correlated to the investment you put in with time, energy, and all of that stuff. It also depends on your overall eternal path. Not as in the someone up there elusive, like has planned a path for you, but I do believe that we are all on some form of long-term spiritual path, and we come into each lifetime, into each vessel in order to gain things for that longer path, that spiritual path. There are lessons that need to be learned in order to move on or level up in the ether, in that spirit realm, that where we exist when we're not here in this vessel or at the same time, however it works. So who knows what that looks like for you? There might be times where you get a lot of challenges at once. It might feel like one of those, when it rains, it pours. And other times things are grooving along really easily. I've noticed in my life, if I don't learn the lesson, it's just going to keep coming right back around in new forms until I learn it. So that all depends on what you came here into this body, into this life to do. The third true answer is that it doesn't take as long as you think. It is a practice. I think it is a lifestyle. It's just a way of living. It's not a box to check off like, boom, now I know myself, love myself, moving on, gonna learn kiteboarding. It's not like that. It is equivalent to like meditation, or maybe you are a vegan or something where you've taken on a style of living, a principle of living, and you practice that in everything you do. Same thing with the discovery of self, the acceptance and loving of self. So there are all sorts of variables that go into it, and then tons of successes and fun along the way, and amazing discoveries and freedoms, and just like cutting the ties, removing the shackles. There's so many awesome things that happen on the way that in time, you stop caring, like, when am I going to get there? You're not. You're going there. That's the point. As they say, it's not the destination, it's the journey. And that's a cliche at this point, but it is true. We're here to have experiences, not to just die. A way that I can think about it is one of my dogs, Indiana, all she wants to do is go on a walk. It's her favorite thing in the world. All day long, she'll bug me to go on a walk. Then we'll finally go on a walk, and she's pulling the entire time to go forward. And I'm like, girl, our end destination is right back home. That place that you just begged me to leave, that you're going faster just to get back there. doesn't make a ton of sense to me. And yet so many of us do that in our lives. We are born from the ether, and we often can like put our heads down and like rush to get to the destination, which is really leaving this body and going back to where we came from. So slow down, enjoy the experience, and just be present where your feet are today. Until I see you next time, please know you are perfectly enough just as you are today.